Hi everyone, welcome to the Matrix Oracle. My name is Audrey. I'm your host for this ASTRO Forecast, May 11th, 2023. So today, because of the placement of the sun energetically and physically, we have this energy of feeling that anything is possible. And emotionally, with the May 11th resonance, it's about your divine service, your divine wisdom. So really understanding that today we're collectively receiving guidance to move forward towards our divine service and really believing in ourselves as far as what we can provide as a vibrational, purpose on this earth. So what I added today, because we still have a lot of sacred geometry that is kind of the same activity. I added for today the asteroid. This is something I posted yesterday about the reel. This is very much, and you'll see it understanding a little bit of the asteroid's placement. Understanding that we're in a place right now where your vibration is going to really sort out a lot of your dynamics in relationships, also with work. Some of you, if you're losing your work or if you're feeling like you don't belong in this job anymore, there's a lot of energy factors that are divinely reorganizing all of this. So we have here, I left it on the side here, Ceres, the nurturer. So the asteroid that speaks of the mother archetype, how you self-care, that is in a placement of Virgo right now, that speaks of trusting the guidance, reconciling every part of yourself so you feel whole. Okay, so this is something that I was sharing yesterday. You're never too much or not enough for the people that belong in your life. They won't look at you and feel a discrepancy in vibration. So that's something that you have to pay attention, because we have with Taurus, this is a placement in Virgo. So with everything we have going on in Taurus, we have the sun, you have Uranus, you have the Mercury retrograde, you have the North Node, and you also have Vesta, which is the flame of your soul. This is how you commit yourself, okay? This flame, this asteroid is really kind of inflating everyone to really be on that path, okay? And it's forming a trine with this energy. So even though Pluto just entered Aquarius, we do have Pluto that is in 0 degree, and that means that's very close to Capricorn. So that forms a trine, and we know that a grand trine, it is a flow, it is a momentum. So some of you, if you are earth signs, this is going to be very much in your energy where you're going to want to look at how you self-care, and this is going to kind of let everything move forward. Thank you so much, Crystal, for the badge. I appreciate it. So this is not just sun placement. If you have any earth placement, it could be the moon, it could be your Venus. Earth signs right now are getting momentum, so earth placements, let's call it that way, okay? So that's kind of good as far as the energies. The ones that are growing the most right now, they are on this side. So we have here Libra, especially with this opposition with Jupiter and Chiron, they are getting a lot of trigger to illuminate, to shine the light on the shadows of whatever has wounded them in the past. Okay, so if you have any Libra placement, sun, moon, rising, anything that is in Libra right now, there's a lot of growth from this energy, because you're just kind of like seeing with more clarity, because when it's in opposition, it's kind of like a face off. So you're seeing the vibration, whatever is still in dissonance is much easier to kind of witness. So any placement here in Libra would help you transcend any type of past childhood trauma, wound, and shine the light of love, of divine unconditional love, wisdom on it. So we have all of this that is really forming some major activation to be on the path of the highest timeline. Now, there's another asteroid I really want to mention, and it's my favorite. It's Lilith. So Lilith just here, okay? Lilith is very close to Pallas, okay? Pallas is the archetype of the father. It's very much about spiritual wisdom, but Lilith is the sacred rebel. She wants it raw. She wants to be heard. She wants to be seen, and she is in opposition with right now this energy here with the moon. So that means right now, today, we have a lot of ability to look at the things that keep us from our freedom, okay? So some of you, if you have any, and especially this moon in Aquarius right now, is speaking about unity. While here, Lilith is speaking of confidence. So have confidence that the people that love you, the people that love to see you grow, that love to see you successful, that love to see you happy and are not going to bring you down just because they don't feel happy. Okay, so some people, they still have to have that awareness that, you know, we don't just project on others. There's a certain responsibility that's going on for people that are doing the spiritual work. So this is here very predominant as far as the whole energy. You see the asteroids are even playing a part in the divine reorganization of your partnership, relationships. I also wanted to mention some of you, if you have Gemini placement here, we have Juno. I've been feeling like when I was looking at the map, it just kind of like stood out a little bit energetically. I was like, Gemini's got love on the brain. Okay, so if you have any Gemini placement, Juno is about commitment, is about marriage. So some of you, you may have some activation. So what you want to do, again, you want to put your chart in synastry with the daily chart, or you can just do it with every moon cycle. Okay, so that's a way for you to kind of see where you stand in the activation, because your sun sign is not just a major player. We have so many things, and you want to learn if you're getting triggered. Okay, some of you know that when I have certain moon cycles, I show you how, you know, sometimes I'm getting zapped. I was zapped by the last lunar eclipse because of all my placement in Scorpio. Obviously, it was a full moon eclipse in Scorpio, so I was getting slammed and dunked everywhere. But the awareness of what was going on and why the energy felt very strong was very interesting, because even in the astrocartography where I am in the world, there were certain lines that were literally smack where I was. So some of you, this is what astrology offers you as an awareness. You can really see how energy flows, how you are part of this cosmic dance, how you are learning through spirituality. You're learning to connect to some of those parts and see that you have your own dance. Okay, sometimes a little dramatic, but yeah. We just learn different types of dance, sports, art, whatever we want to call it. So that's what I have for today. Really trust the realignment of, you know, the activations that you're feeling emotionally, spiritually, energetically, on all levels. I kind of like feel it's really a soul tribe activation. Some of you, you're being called to move places. I have a lot of people that come to me to know if this place is bad luck, because they have had a lot of accidents, things that happen. So those are influences, you know. I've seen it for myself, certain places where I had accidents, they were in my charts. Wish I knew before. But there's some energy lines, and again, it's not because a line of energy travels that you're going to have an accident, but it's more about how the chart kind of brings a lot of energy, and most of us, we don't learn how to self-care for our energy every day. So meditation, you know, what created really my accidents were that I was emotionally imploding, and it exploded my world outside. So remember, as within, as without. So literally, but I had no awareness of this. And especially some of the lines of my chart were feeding a lot of my emotional field to amplify. And then we know how it happens. So again, this is the new ways. This is how we're all spiritually starting to understand that we have star placements. We are our own little star that we are activating. And this way we can kind of like, instead of being smacked by the ascension process, we're kind of like learning how to surf, to ride, to dance. Okay, so this is the purpose of those astro forecasts, to help you ride the waves and find your place. Because right now, this is what the universe really wants you to find, is to feel loved, to feel looked at and be loved, appreciated. You know, where it's like old school, that whole thing about like being always in dramatic situations. We want a more peaceful world, especially within, so we can manifest it without. So thank you so much for joining today. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.